So, hello everyone. I am Gayatri Mahajan from Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology from Information Technology branch. I have completed my internship at WebStack Academy in MERN stack development. And here in this internship, we have made a full stack web application that is EcoVibe, that is a music player. So here we will see how we have made this project and how this project demo is there. Let us go. So here we have the project overview. The idea of this project is to build a full stack music player web application. User can listen to songs, search music and manage playlist. This music solves the problem of managing music in one place. The target user are music lovers who want a simple and personalized experience. On the front end, I use React components and Tailwind CSS for styling. The UI is responsive and works on all the screen sizes. I used useState to manage data and useEffect to fetch data from backend. Then comes the tech stack and the tools. For this project, I use different technologies for front-end, backend, and database. For the front-end, I used React.js. React helps in building interactive user interface using reusable components. It also makes it easier to manage data and update the UI dynamically. I used Tailwind CSS for styling. Tailwind makes it faster to design the UI and helps in creating responsive layouts easily. For the backend, I use Node.js and Express.js. Node.js is used to run the server, and Express helps in creating APIs and handling requests from the front end. MongoDB is used as database. It stores user data, songs, playlists, and other application data in JSON-like format. For development, I used VS Code, that is Visual Studio Code, to write and manage the code. I also used Postman to test backend APIs and verify responses before connecting them to the front end. Now, let us see what exactly is full stack and MERN stack development. So, full stack means working on both backend and front end of an application along with the database integration. It involves designing the user interface, implementing server-side logic, and managing data storage. MERN stack includes MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. React is used for building the user interface. Express and Node are used for the backend development, and MongoDB is used to store the data. Using MERN helps in building complete web application using JavaScript across all the layers. It allows smooth communication between front-end, back-end, and database in a single technology stack. Now we'll see the system architecture and the project flow. This project follows a client-server architecture where the front-end and back-end works together. React is used for the front-end, which handles the user interface and user interactions. The front-end sends requests to the backend API. The backend is built using Node.js and Express. Express handles the APIs and processes requests from the front-end. MongoDB is used as the database to store user details, songs, playlists, and other application data. The project follows MVC architecture. In this structure, models handles the database, Controllers contains the business logic, and routes connect the front-end request to the controllers. While developing this project, I followed this step-by-step process. First, I implemented the authentication system, including sign-up, login, and token-based access. After that, I developed the backend APIs and database structure. Then I built the frontend and connected it with the backend APIs. Finally, I added features like playlist, search, audio controls, and improved the UI by adding components like sidebar, main area, and footer. Now let's see to the front-end implementation. Yeah. The front-end of this project is built using React and follows a component-based architecture. The UI is divided into reusable components like side menu, main area, footer, control area, features, and song list, which makes the code modular and easy to maintain. Tailwind CSS is used for styling, and UI is designed to be responsive so that it adjusts properly to different screen sizes. React hooks are used extensively. UseState is used to store dynamic data such as songs, search results, and play state. UseEffect is used to fetch data from APIs and to handle side effects like loading songs when the page loads or when the search query changes. For audio playback, I created a custom hook called Use Audio Player, which manages all the player logic like play, pause, next, previous, shuffle, loop, mute, volume, and playback speed using use reducer for the better state management. State and functions are passed through props from homepage to footer and its child components, which keeps the logic centralized, and UI components simple. Axios is used to connect the frontend with backend APIs for authentication, song fetching, and profile updates. Then comes routing and state management. In the frontend, I use React routers for navigation between different pages. It allows switching between pages like login, sign up, dashboard, and keep music player without reloading the page. This makes the application faster and provide a smooth user experience. It also uses Redux toolkit for state management. Redux helps in storing important data like user login information, selected songs, playlists, and favorites in the central store. Because of this, the data can be accessed easily across different components without passing props repeatedly. This made the application more organized and easier to manage as the project grew. Then let's see the backend implementation. The backend of this project is built using Node.js and Express.js. Node.js is used to run the server and handle client requests. It allows the application to process multiple requests efficiently. Express.js is used to create REST APIs that handle communication between the frontend and backend. These APIs are used for features like user sign up, login, fetching songs, and managing playlists. In the backend, I use routes and controllers to organize the code properly. Routes are used to define API endpoints and receive requests from the frontend. Controllers contains the business logic such as validating user data, processing requests, and interacting with the database. This structure helps in keeping the backend organized, readable, and easier to maintain. Now, the database and authentication. MongoDB is used to store user data, songs, playlists, and favorites. This project, I implemented a complete authentication system. User can sign up and log in using their credentials. After login, a JWT token is generated, which is used to verify the user. This token is checked whether a user tries to access protected features, so only a logged in user can access playlist, favorites, and profile related features. I also implemented forgot password and reset password functionality to make the system more practical and user friendly. Then in advanced features, in this project I implemented several advanced features to improve usability. User can reset their password if they forgot, and they can also update their profile after logging in. The main part of the application is the music player. User can search song, play song, and control the playback. The player support features like play, pause, previous song, next song, shuffle the song, make a song on the loop, speed control, volume control, and a progress bar to move forward or backward in the song. User can also mark songs as favorite and manage playlist after logging in, so their data is saved and personalized. I also used custom hooks to manage reusable logic, especially for handling audio state and player controls, which helped keep the code organized. Then comes the VS Code. So I will just give you the code walkthrough. Now I will briefly show the code structure of my project. The frontend is built using React and reusable components, and I have also implemented a custom audio hook to manage the music player logic in structured way. So these are all the files which we have made while making our application. This is the backend folder, and here we have the frontend and all these files. Starting with app.js. This file handles routing and maintains authentication state so that the user session persists even after refreshing the page. So here we have used use dispatch, and then here we can go reset password token, taken it from the React Redux. Then we go to home page. This component connects the audio logic with the UI. It manages the layout and passes the player state to components like the footer where playback controls are available. So here we have set view. This is the use state which we have used to storing the data like search songs and songs list. Here we have the functionality like play song at any index or toggle play. Here is muted or the current time is playing. These are all the functionalities which we have in the footer, at the footer of the player. Then comes, I also created a custom hook called useAudioPlayer.js. This hook manages playback logic such as play, pause, next, mute, volume, shuffle, and other controls using useReducer. This helped in keeping the logic reusable and organized instead of spreading it across multiple components. So here we have loading play, unmute, set volume, toggle shuffle, And then these are the functionality for each one. For handle toggle, we have this dispatch, and if an error occurs, play error. So this is the use audio player, that is a custom hook. Then we'll see the feature .jsx. I separated UI components from business logic. These components receive data and state through props, which keeps the code modular and easier to maintain. Here we have the button for loop, and after clicking on the loop, what happens? Then the playback speed, we have the volume and the classes for this. Then comes moving to the backend. Index.js is the entry point of the server. Here I configure the Express server, connect MongoDB using ConnectDB, and register routes for authentication and songs. Middleware like JSON parsing and CORS is also configured here to handle requests properly. Here we have auth routes. We have connected it to the routes CORS.env Express. Here our web application will work at localhost 5173. Then comes the auth routes.jsx. JS. I define all the authentication routes such as sign up, login, forgot password, reset password, and profile update. These routes call controllers where the actual logic is written. From here, we will go to sign up, login. This is the post request. This is the get request. This is the patch request for the edit profile as we are updating it. Currently, we are having a data, and then with the help of the patch request, we are just updating the information. Then finally, in auth controller.js, the business logic is implemented. This includes hashing password using Bcrypt, generating JWT tokens for authentication, sending reset password emails, and updating the user profile. This structure helps in keeping the frontend and backend organized and makes the project easier to scale and maintain. From here, we get the image kit for the image, then JWT Express in. Then if we are going to sign up or log in, if email ID already exists, then it will give you the message over here. And user created successfully, and here the logic for the login. And for forget password, reset password, here is the logic we have written. And here our server, that is the backend, is working at 5000 port, and MongoDB is connected successfully. And here our project is working at localhost 5173. So then we'll see at the challenges and learnings. During this project, I faced several challenges such as API integration error, state management issues, and authentication related problems. Sometimes the frontend was not receiving the correct response from the backend, and I had to debug both sides to find the issue. These challenges helped me improve my debugging skills and understand how to trace errors step by step. While working on this project, I also understood the complete MERN workflow from front-end request to back-end processing and database operations. Overall, this project gave me real-world development experience and helped me understand how full-stack applications are built and improved over the time. So now we will go to our application, that is the web application. So here, this is our web application, that is EcoWeb. This is the side menu in which we have home, search, favorite. As we are not logged in currently, so here it's showing as guest, and none of the song we have selected to play. So here, song is not selected. This is our footer region. These are our playlist, and this is our login sign up. As a search favorite are the protected routes. So we are not getting any option in the footer to make any song as favorite. Also, if we go in the search, they will ask us to log in first. Same goes with the favorite. It will also ask us to log in. And if we forget the password, we can just give our email, that is a registered email ID over here, and we will get the email link on the email for resetting the password. And also, while sign up, here we can add our picture, our name, email ID, your password, and if we already have an account, it will go to the login. So here we can write. So here we have logged in with a user. So here we can search a song by our choice. Here we can add any song which we like. This is our user. Here from the setting button we can edit our profile, that is the name and email ID we can change it. We can also change the password, like the current password we need to mention over here, and then the new password which we want to change, that is the new password. Then at the home, if we see, these are the playlists which we are having, and in duration we get the time, what is the length of the song. Then if we choose a song to play,
Je m'en fous pas mal de vos désaccords majeurs.
so here the song is playing. We can pause the song. We can tell it
Triface, trio hardcore. Triface, trio hardcore. Triface, trio hardcore.
so here we can shift to the next song also. If we like this song, or if user likes this song, it can mark it as favorite. We can play it here. We can lower the volume of this song. We can increase it also. We can change the speed of the song, that is 2x, 1x. This is the original one. We can mute the song also. In this way we muted the song still goes on playing, but we can mute it. And we can forward the song, move back in the song as our choice. Then here we have the shuffle and the loop button. Either it can get shuffled, all the songs get shuffled, or the loop is enabled, either or. So in shuffle, if we choose, it will randomly choose any of the song. But after this, it has to go to third song, but it went to the sixth song. And in this, if we on the loop, it will again start with the same song. Now in the favorites, if we go, we mark this song as a favorite, so we can play that song from here as our choice, as per our choice. Then in workout playlist, we have these songs. In chill, we have these songs. So we have got these songs from the Jamendo. For the playlist, they have suggested some songs. Also, an overall song list was also provided from the Jamendo. So here, if we want to search any of the song, like from the chill, if we want some chill songs, we can try any of the songs. It gets updated, its image, its name, and its metadata gets updated over here. And we can also mark it as favorite. Here it gets. Yeah, that songs, all the list of our favorite. We marked 2 songs as our favorite, so they both got selected and came in the favorite folder. So this is our home. And this was all about our project. Here in this, we can add, currently these are the instrumental songs. If we want other types of songs, the another API we can include and just integrate it with this our application, and we can get the free access to all these features. So this was all about our project. And then let's see, go to the conclusion. So this internship helped me understand the complete full stack development process with the help of the MERN, from designing the front end interface to building backend APIs and integrating database. I gained practical experience and hands-on experience by building this music player application, which helped me improve my problem solving, debugging, and project structuring skills. I would like to sincerely thank you, Webstack Academy, for giving me this opportunity to learn, build, and enhance my technical skills. Thank you. Thank you, Webstack Academy, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.